Hello, what's your name?
Hello, Miss Lee. My name is Như-Lani.
Nice to meet you, Lani.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Miss Lee.
Lani, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. Look at the pictures, Lani. I have two pictures. It looks like the same. But there is some difference. And now this is my picture and this is your picture. Listen and tell me the difference. In my picture, the weather is sunny.
In my picture, the weather is cloudy.
In my picture, there are three boats.
In my picture, there are 2 boats.
In my picture, the tower is green.
In my picture, the tower is yellow.
In my picture, there is a boy next to the girl.
In my picture, there is no boys next to the girl.
In my picture, there is a ball in front of the girl.
In my picture, there is no ball in front of the girl.
In my picture, there are three pink flowers.
In my picture, there is 2 blue in the flower.
This one, two, three flowers. But it just different the color. So we say there are 3 blue flowers.
There are 3
Blue flowers.
blue flowers.
In my picture, there is a glass of lemonade between the watermelon and the girl.
In my picture, there are some cookies.
In my picture, there are 3 cups on the table.
In my picture, there are 4 cups
On the
on
table.
the table.
In my picture, there is a phone on the wall.
In my picture, there is no phone on
The wall.
the wall.
In my picture, 3 keys on the wall.
In my picture, 3 keys on the table.
3 keys are on the table. In my picture, there is a mat under the table.
In my picture, there is no mask
Under the table.
in the table.
In my picture, the girl is brushing her hair.
In my picture, the girl watching,
The girl is
mirror,
looking at the mirror.
looking at the mirror.
In my picture, the stove is green.
In my picture,
In my picture, the stove is green.
in my picture, the soul is white.
In my picture, there are 4 firefighters.
In my picture, there are 3 firefighters.
3 firefighters. In my picture, the woman is wearing a yellow coat.
In my picture, the woman is red.
The woman is wearing.
The woman wearing red coat.
In my picture, the weather is sunny.
In my picture, the weather is cloudy.
In my picture, the man is walking with a dog.
In my picture, the man cat.
Walking with a cat.
The cat.
In my picture, the boy with glasses is sitting.
In my picture, the boy is standing with glasses.
In my picture, there is a building behind a fire truck.
In my picture, there are no buildings behind the truck.
There is no building. In my picture, the woman has got brown hair.
In my picture, the woman has got black hair.
In my picture, the woman is cutting an apple.
In my picture, the woman cutting a hamburger.
In my picture, there are 4 apples on the table.
In my picture, there are 2 people on the table.
Apples.
2 apples. An apple on the table.
There are 2 apples on the table.
There are 2 apples on the table.
In my picture, the pizza is on the cooker. In my picture, the pizza is on the cooker.
In my picture, the pizza on the table.
The pizza is.
The pizza is on the table. In my picture, the pizza is on the table.
In my picture, there are 3 orange balls on the cupboard.
In my picture, there are two pink balls on the cupboard.
1, 2, 3, 3 pink balls on the cupboard.
Three pink balls on the cupboard.
In my picture, the salt is next to the food bag.
In my picture, the banana next to the food bag.
In my picture, there is a sandwich on the table.
In my picture, there are two sandwiches on the table.
In my picture, the horse is brown.
In my picture, the horse is black.
In my picture, there are 3 people in the family.
In my picture, there are four people in my family.
In the family. In my picture, the cat is in front of the horse.
In my picture, the cat is behind a horse.
In my picture, the woman is holding an apple.
In my picture, the woman behind a
The
cat.
woman is holding a carrot.
Holding a carrot.
In my picture, there is a rooster.
In my picture, there is no rooster.
Okay, thank you, Lani.